Hi everyone, my name is Alba and you are watching Showskii.com. Today we're here with Viniloversus. So you guys have been a band for over 10 years and you've gradually been moving to Miami over the past 2 years. How has that been? How has that affected writing your fourth studio album?
It was basically just a transformation for us. We took a break after recording our third album. Our first three albums were in Spanish. So when we got to our third album, we were definitely thinking about what direction we wanted to take, what we were going to do. Something that was bold and just different to what had been done back home, which is Venezuela. So we decided to go take the red pill and go with Morpheus down the rabbit hole and do our album in English and move to the States and just do the adventure. And we just actually finished it a couple of days ago. We got the master for the album, which we're very, very excited for. And we will be launching it in a couple of months, so we're very excited. It's our first English spoken album. The adventure is almost complete in a way, you know.
That's awesome.
Episode one.
So on this journey, have there been any challenges along the way just living here in Miami?
Absolutely. Definitely had to get our bearings first here, just to make sure everyone was okay. We definitely could focus on creating this album with peace of mind and really focus on putting not trying to put so much pressure on us being here and to create this, but to really put all of our hard work into creating the best music and that we can create. It's definitely the hardest we've ever worked, I would say.
Well, these guys started in Venezuela. It all kind of grew, I believe, from creating connections and meeting people who were into some kind of music that wasn't happening there at the time. And something happened, and sort of we're sort of trying to pick up the same pieces here, I suppose, trying to, get all the talented people that there are and start getting people to pay attention to this kind of music that we're making.
For your album that is going to come out in this next couple of months, besides the fact that it's your first full English album, what influences do you think it carries with it?
We definitely wanted to pay our dues back home and do an album that pays homage to rock and roll in Spanish, and that's what we did during our first album. So doing this in English for us is in a way a way to pay homage to the artists we've listened to all our lives, which is from the English spoken genre of rock and roll, like the Rolling Stones and the Beatles, and all the way to Robert Johnson. Like the blues is in English, you can't run away from that. So and we're huge blues fans. So this stage for us as a band is just trying to evolve, just trying to not keep it fun, be in uncharted territory.
After going to your hometown last year to perform, after 2 years of not being there, how was that experience for you?
There was 2 years ago, the last time we played there, so the people was very excited, and we played new songs in there that no one heard before, and I think that the public, really liked them. So I don't know, it was really fun. So hopefully we'll play again this year. With the new album.
Seeing all the people hey, we like the new songs and that's really cool, I was one of the hypes of last year, I think.
What's the name of your upcoming album?
I think we haven't said that one.
It's called Days of Exile.
Days of Exile.
Yeah.
Cool.
We haven't said the date specifically right now, but May, June.
Yeah, that'll be it.
We're gonna be releasing vinyls for the first time. So
both the second and the third album were nominated for Best Rock Album in Latin Grammys. So just having that thing happen to us back to back was a really big deal for us. Our second and our third album nominated for Best Rock Album. It was just a dream come true. So I think we got as far as we could go in terms of where the rock and roll scene back home was going and the ceiling that there was there in terms of the genre. So I think that's when we decided to just take the plunge. If we go to the United States and we do have some international success or whatever, our voice would be much louder to protest for the things that are happening back home. If we just stay back home and just protest from back home, nobody's going to hear us.
Do you think that writing under your Rodrigo solo side project has in any way helped evolve your sound in Viniloversus, or is that a completely separate persona?
For myself, I try to separate those characters. So I just like the contrast of having two projects to do that with. One where you can just do something yourself and not and follow through all the way without having to ask for permission. And in other cases, just have songs that you can take to your band and just filter out ideas until they become just like diamonds, And that's what I think bands are for. I don't know. I think the cool thing is like the band has like more professional, absolute, beautiful result like the diamond, and the solo project has more of a rough edges and a little more humility in the sense of the sound and also of what you show, because it's a lot more intimate, the sound. So I try to separate those two worlds in that sense. And obviously just working with other composers like Albert or Mango or JV just takes it to a completely different place,
Well, best of luck to you guys. It was great to get to meet you and hear about all the wonderful things you guys are working on. Thank you again, and thank you for watching.
All right. Yeah.